Hello everybody, it's Tea Party Lulu here, and welcome to my newest project. Definitely not a game I'm sure a lot of you were expecting to see, especially with my usual game toys around here. As you can see on screen, this is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. 1998 was a huge leap forward for gaming, probably one of the greatest years of all time in gaming, and this is one of the products of that year. A lot of people know the Zelda series, classic in all of gaming. It's one of the biggest series ever made. And this was the big jump into 3D, giant revolution for gaming as a whole, not just the Zelda series. I was kind of torn on whether I really wanted to do this game or not, because I think it's kind of overdone, but it's a pretty important game to me. Like, just this intro song, I love this intro song so much. Sometimes I would just turn on the game just to hear it. I'm sure like there's gonna be a lot of story time as we're doing this. But yeah, I made the decision, I want to play this game. So, let's go ahead and just hop right to it, not sit on this intro screen any longer. So, first things first, always gotta do this when you start the game. Switch Z targeting to hold. Trust me, you will thank me for it later. You do not want this on Switch. But let's go ahead and not waste any more time here with weird options. Naming our file. Link, this will actually affect things in the game. This will be your actual name in game. I'm going to be sticking with Link because it is the canon name. This is a more story-based game. It'd be kind of weird to put my own name in there. So, I don't know, it's kind of 50-50 on whether people like to do that in Zelda games or not. But let's go ahead and start. And let's kick this off. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Great start to this. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, what the heck is that guy doing? It's kind of weird. Hello, Link, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Oh my god, hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a stupid, lazy boy? I gotta embellish some of this text myself. Why does every game start with Link waking up? I swear. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet ya. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. So here we are in Link's little snazzy house. Zelda game that I play the most is LADX, so I don't really have much experience of Link having his own house, but nice little place he's got here. Kind of cool tree house. I like walking around the little center of it for absolutely no reason. But anyway, let's bonk into the wall. Let's actually leave now. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Just a big fan of Yahoo, I guess. Oh, my controller is doing weird things. It's always going up. Okay, this is not normal. If you can't tell, based on how the game looks, I'm not playing this on a Nintendo 64. I know it would be normal for a Nintendo 64 controller to be broken anyway, but mine actually worked quite well. But I am playing this on an emulator, so I'm gonna have controller issues. This is a great start to this project, isn't it? Or whatever. No, I don't want to go down the ladder. I want to do this the cool way. Side hop off. So as you can see, we can press the Z button. Also, we're gonna ignore this friend right here. She has nothing important to say. We can press the Z button and lock the camera behind us. When I changed things to detargeting earlier, this is what I changed. We'll get into that later, but it lets us do cool little maneuvers like backflipping and side hopping. Link is quite acrobatic in this game. Again, I said I play mostly LADX, so I guess that's not exactly new to me, because Link can jump in that game. You still can't jump in this game. But we're gonna start, as we do with every Zelda game, and get us a whole lot of cash. We're actually gonna need quite a bit at the start here. I don't remember how much, but we're going to be wandering around the wonderful Kakiri Forest trying to gain money. I know where some is, like this blue rupee right here. Blue rupees are 5, but we are going to need to get... Oh gosh, how many rupees is it? No, I don't remember. I know, I really should remember this, but... we're gonna be throwing rocks and, of course, doing the Zelda tradition of breaking into people's houses and grabbing their money instead. And, you know, like most Zelda games, we're gonna start, we need to get a sword and a shield. That's going to be our goal. Oh, there's this rock down here, I should grab this. This might have money in it. I don't know what universe Link lives in where rocks drop gems that are also money. But we can go up here onto this house. There's gonna be all these bridges right here. And you need to be pretty careful. These are really easy to fall off on. Luckily, as I said, pressing Z button centers camera behind you. Very useful. So we have 13. There's also going to be random rupees in the grass right here. You want to grab these. God, how much money do... Oh, okay. I want to say it's 35 rupees that we need. Here's this chick. What did we talk to her? Oh, you have a fairy now. That's so great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift, hee-hee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the forest guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. I don't want to know how a tree would give birth. Let's go break into this person's house and see if they have any money. We didn't even check to see whose house it was. They just have 4 big treasure chests sitting in their main room and nothing else. What an interesting house. Ooh, 5 rupees. We're just gonna steal all their random crap. Oh my god, you put 1 rupee in a chest. That's like if you had, like, a safe in real life and you just put, like, a penny in it. Oh my god, blue rupees. And a heart in a chest. You can, of course, find hearts. They're the fake little Valentine's hearts. I'm gonna keep bonking the walls, apparently. And they will recover your health. We haven't taken any damage yet. That would be kind of embarrassing if we took damage already. I don't even... Is it even possible, right? I don't even think it is. But we still need some more cash. Let's see. Where could we go? Oh, wait, this should be enough. Okay, because if we walk across these... I don't know how this works. It's not working right now. Yeah, Navi, I hear you. This should be working. I don't know why it's not. Whatever. Here's the shop right here.
Hi Link, look this way, look over here with Z, and talk to me with A.
Well, I already explained how to do that, but we're not gonna talk to you because she's gonna tell us, oh my god, you can press the Z button. But let's just go into the shop. Because in the shop, there's a little secret. Oh. I thought that was a red rupee somehow. That is apparently a blue rupee. Red rupees are 10. Let me jump across these again. I know there's... Okay, yeah, there we go. There's one coming back as well. I could have sworn there's one if you jump across this way. I don't know, but we have our objective to buy items from a shop. It's not like LADX we can't steal. Deku Shield 40 rupees. Okay, I don't want that. No, I want a freaking stick. I'm gonna go to a store and buy a stick. Try that in real life. Oh my god, you can set it to C buttons. If you've never seen an N64 controller before, this is probably really weird. You maybe think of like a GameCube controller where it's a C stick. Or sadly, if you're playing on emulator, that's probably your only choice. But there's like a little diamond of yellow buttons on the right side of the controller. You can look it up, how it looks. Deku Nuts. Okay, we want these. Throw these to stun your enemies. That sounds pretty useful. Well, with that, we bought nuts and sticks from a shop. You know, I'm gonna let you guys think of that what you will. And we are flat broke, so let's go ahead and pause and equip them. I've never equipped myself with nuts and a stick in real life. And let's see, we do need to go to the Deku Tree, we were told, by Navi, and we saw where it is from Navi. Who's this jerk?
Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man.
That's apparently the requirements now, to have a fairy to be a real man.
What? You got a fairy? Say what, the great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would she summon you and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both the sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should be at least equipped with a sword and a shield. Sheesh!
Well, pretty Zelda game tradition, we're gonna need a sword and a shield. I don't know about you, but I have not seen a sword and a shield yet. Well, we saw the shield, but we're flat broke. We can't afford to get it in that little shop over there. But, what we're going to have to do for this is, frankly, quite ridiculous. It's not over here. It is actually over here. So, I was also torn on LPing this game because I'm not the biggest fan of it. And you're going to be understanding why more and more as we play this. The kind of cryptic stuff they expect from you. I guess if you played older Zelda games, it's kind of as expected, but yeah, here's the Kokiri Forest. And believe it or not, we're leaving already. We need to prepare ourselves a little bit better to actually talk to the Great Deku Tree, because that stupid Mido is in the way. If you've ever seen glitch speedruns, kind of glitch speedruns at all, there are ways to skip past them. You don't even need a sword or a shield to talk to them, but we're gonna have to leave for now, get ourselves better equipped, because we are flat broke. We're gonna need some more money. I see all these random parkour tricks I can do. Don't walk sideways like that, by the way, that's pretty slow. I'm kind of showing you how to move faster. Oh, here's the Lost Woods, another Zelda game tradition. Fastest ways of moving in this game are side hopping and walking backwards, which is so weird, and I'm messing it up right now. Well, here we are in the Lost Woods. This is kind of an infamous area. If you see on these doors, you see a little like white lit up section in the middle. That means that that's a fake door, I guess. If it's all black, then it actually leads to another section of Lost Woods. If you go to a wrong one, it just kicks you out. Here's this little fancy entrance right here. We can't do anything with this yet. I'm gonna try and not waste your time too much in this game because everybody and their mother has done an Ocarina of Time Let's Play, so. And here is our object. We see this little pond right here. This is kind of your first big puzzle. We need to get down into the pond. You can't actually see down there, but you can see there's a little arrow, but how we're gonna get through there, Link can't dive yet because he's a little weenie. And how we're going to do this is frankly ridiculous, and I don't know how they expect you to figure this out. But you're looking around, you may be thinking, okay, there's like no way that I can do this. Like, look, this is clearly, it's too deep, and like there's no way to get in that little hole at the bottom. I can't even look at it because Navi would want to talk to me instead. But that's our goal. There's even an arrow pointing into it, as if it's like, hey idiot, go in here. But you can see, We can't dive in there. Link's way too much of a weenie. Apparently he can't go through there. I know, there's a little hole like that underwater. I probably wouldn't go through it. But here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna break this down for you. Alright, get in this corner. Backflip. Roll, let go of Z. Then retarget. Do a right side hop. Then left, roll. Backflip, roll again. Backflip, roll again. Pull out the stick. Then side hop. And you can do jump slashes for like jump attacks in this game. We're going to need to do it on a specific frame right here. It's quite infamous that this game only runs at 20 FPS and that you can pause buffer to advance frames. Here's the frame that we're looking for. Now hold C down, and we're in there, and then swimming in the middle. Apparently the hole extends all the way up here. I don't know how the heck you were supposed to figure this out. This kind of starts my big series of complaints of this game being pretty cryptic, a lot of its stuff. But now we're at Azora's River. We have solved the first major puzzle of the game of how to get out of the forest. And we're going to go all the way down the river. There's nothing interesting here for us yet. But we're venturing out into the vast overworld already. We haven't even gone to the Great Deku Tree yet. I'm going splashing in and out of water. We're also going to be getting a lot of money when we're in the river. I don't know what river this guy's at. Except this guy, his name's Link. Where there's like people just dropping a bunch of money into it. And here we are. We're already at the bottom of the river at the end of this area. It's nice that they give you a map. So we're gonna have to move pretty fast. We're gonna have to make it to a place before night, so I'm gonna show you. If you walk backwards in this game, you walk really freaking fast, which is kind of the opposite of how it works in real life. But we're going to need to race to an area before it turns night. Which should be right here. And oh my god, it's K4. Okay. This is like my favorite character in all of Ocarina of Time, but he's an owl who's like your guide, but we're gonna need to skip past what he's sailing. He's not sailing anything. What he's saying, because while you talk to him, time still passes. I actually screwed up the first time, but we need to make it up here before it becomes night, and okay, we made it. This is another mainstay of Zelda games. You've probably seen this if you've ever played a single Zelda game. Here's Kakariko Village. This is a quaint little village in the land of Hyrule. And I'm not going to waste your time with going around talking to everybody. We have a task here. There's a bunch of freaking chickens everywhere. Whenever I'm saying freaking chicken, it reminds me of Bloodlines with the radio ad. But we need to collect these chickens, and we need to return them to a coop right here. Right here in this town. You've probably seen a lot of people do this, especially if you've seen in glitch speedruns. Let's talk to her.
My cuckoos have run away. Please catch 6 more.
Okay, she's not even gonna tell us why, but she's gonna tell us, go do my thing for me, go do my job.
I'm still missing some cuckoos.
Alright, I might speed up this section and just, let you enjoy this, because it's gonna be just me running around collecting chickens the whole time. It's not very interesting. You can see where they all are in the speed up, and I keep bonking the walls. But, yeah, I will speed up, and I will meet you guys once we have gotten all the cuckoos. So here we are. This is the last cuckoo. We're about to get our wonderful reward from this lady.
Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them.
Why would you raise cuckoos if this was the case? You are pretty stupid.
For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it.
And isn't she right? We get the bottle. Well, one of the bottles.
After you put something in the bottle, set it to sea.
Well, we don't have anything to put in a bottle yet, but we have more tasks to attend to here in Kakariko Village for a while. Let me try and remember. It's been a while since I played this game normally. I guess I'm just gonna roll around like an idiot for now. Oh, here we go. You see here, Kakariko Village Graveyard. I believe we want to go here. It really is just like LADX. So it turns out there actually isn't anything in the graveyard for us to do. What I was thinking of comes up later. Here is our object. We see right here. I accidentally skipped over it. Dark, narrow, scary. Well of 3 features. Apparently that's all you need to be a well, is be dark, narrow, and scary. But if we look in it, we find our arch nemesis, once again, water, and Link is too much of a weenie to actually be able to dive all the way down this. And, well, you can rotate like that in water. And there's a ladder coming out of it for whatever reason. As if you would, like, dive below it or not. But, we need to get in here. And we don't really have any way to do that. So, we actually need to save and reset. I don't know how you were supposed to figure this out, by the way. But, we're gonna need some special tasks. Now, I'm going to be repeating what I did at the beginning, where I got out of the forest that fancy little way and made it all the way back to Kakariko. Hi, by the way. And I will meet you guys back in Kakariko, because it's going to be kind of a journey. Check out these side hops, by the way. Yeah, I know, I'm really cool. Alright, we're closing back in on our location in Kakariko Village. And it's nighttime, actually, because I didn't make it in time. But here we are at the well. And I have to wait for this to happen. Still dark, narrow, and scary. But what I'm waiting for, if she will cooperate. Come on, Navi. Can't tell. I'm waiting for Navi to do something. There we go. Okay, we need Navi to help us out. We're going to need to jump slash in a particular way and use a special feature. I guess not feature, a special ability that Navi has that she didn't tell us about. And if we talk to her, she still won't tell us about. We need jump slash and talk to Navi. And she has the power to let us dive. She never really told us this, but we can make it to the bottom of the well this way. Now, the bottom of the well is going to be very important. We're going to be finding a lot of important items here. But for now, we're actually only interested in one of them. And if I can make it through this freaking crawl space. And this area is a whole giant maze. I'm just going to show you the solution right now. First, we need to use a Deku Nut and try and climb into this crawl space. Because it's going to activate a certain little trick that, maybe this is in a strategy guide somewhere, I don't know. I never owned a strategy guide for this game because I was too young. But here we go. You see our A button is blank right now, which is very specific. We're gonna need a very specific angle. You can do what I just did right now for this. But we're going to basically be getting through this entire area pretty fast if you do what I'm doing on screen. And now we need to roll, then jump slash. And you'll go right through the little mound. It's kind of a fake little mound. I don't know how you're supposed to get through that otherwise. And there's going to be a bunch of invisible water right here. This is kind of an area of secrets. Very kind of classic Zelda-ish. You need to move back right here because there's going to be a second pond. Yeah, alright, I made it in. That's actually quite difficult to do. And if we drop into here, we get our important item that we came here looking for. These are bomb chews on the select. Okay, we hear this every single time we get an item. Carry and place with C. This is the new type of bomb that can even crawl up walls. This is a moving bomb, and it's going to be really, really, really useful. And as with all Zelda things, if we need to get out of where we are, we're going to not unpause the game. Actually, is there anything else that we need to do here? You can look. Okay, it doesn't really look like we can get through that. We're kind of stuck where we are. So, again, if you need to get out of where you are in a Zelda game, just save and reset. Because, if you didn't know, this works in like every single Zelda game. It will pop you to the start of a dungeon, if you're in one. We were in the start of a dungeon. Or it will pop you back to Link's house in this game. So, this is all we have to do in bottom of the well for now, actually. We may come back here later for some extra stuff, but we were really just interested in bomb shoes. Now we, hopefully Link has enough breath power to actually float all the way up here without dying. Because apparently he couldn't dive more than like 2 feet in water. But this is actually all for us, well, almost all for us in Kakariko Village. There's one extra little thing we need to grab. We are still on our course to, we are still on our quest to collect, not course, a sword and a shield. But this is not a sword and a shield, but it's going to be pretty important. Here's a big bug, by the way. I don't know why I ran into it, but here's going to be bugs underneath this rock. These are in a few places in the game world, but here's the easiest to get to after the bottom of the well. Bugs prefer to live in small holes in the ground. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Hey, the Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. I'm trying to get a sword and a shield right now, Navi. You know, I'm really trying my hardest. But I mean, have you seen a sword or... Well, we've seen a shield, but we still don't have enough money. We have 37 rupees. Who's this guy?
People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too.
Wow. I'm surprised. This is the kind of thing that if it was in Earthbound, people would say it was like the greatest dialogue ever written. Surprised I haven't seen that guy posted online. Alright, let's just side swipe our way out of here. This is not a side swipe. This is a side hop. I don't know, calling it a side swipe was funny. Oh, there's zombies. Okay, let's just get past them. No, K4, I don't want to talk right now. I'm sorry. I know you're like my favorite character. I really like you in LADX as well. I know that's kind of counterintuitive because I know a bunch of glitches to like skip part of your text in LADX, but you can actually skip that guy's text if... Okay, not this sign. Well, yes, the sign, but I didn't want to read the sign. If you like target onto the sign, he won't talk to you. But we see it's becoming daytime, which is good. And, okay, I messed this up somehow, but I'm trying to side hop my way there. We need to make it into the castle town because, well, maybe they have a shield for sale in there, maybe it's cheaper. I don't know, big city prices usually aren't very cheap. And the castle gate only opens at daytime. I'm just like shuffling back and forth like this. It's so funny looking to me. I love it every single time. I'm sorry, we get to skip the awesome music. What do you have to say? Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. I'm making up all these weird voices for all these people. But maybe we'll find a nice discount in the store here. Maybe there's like a buy one, get one half off sale. What are these guys joking about?
Wow, what a crazy guy. Can you believe this guy is crazy enough to try to sneak into the castle to see Princess Zelda?
You're a big weirdo.
All because this idiot, they've timed security at the castle. Wahaha.
You have to say for yourself, mister. Freaking sicko. He's just gonna keep dancing. You know what? I don't even want to talk to you. What about this guy? Please, let's see. Please tell me the contents of the bottle. No, I love bugs. You're not having my bugs. I'm keeping them. These aren't for you. I'm just gonna shuffle around in front of you more. Who are you, this little kid?
Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you?
Actually, I'm like, I live like a mile from the castle town. But I guess that's far away in Hyrule terms? Who knows? Really great dialogue. This is the height of fiction right here. How does this even sound? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Well, maybe he got caught by the guards like the other guy. So there's the castle. Well, actually, oh, dog, interact with the dog. You know, speaking of cities and dogs, when I went to go visit New York, every single time that I saw a dog on the street when walking with my brother, I turned to him, I went, dog alert. So take your pick which one of these two is the castle. This one on the right's closer, so we're gonna go here instead. This nice little, like, garden area. This is kind of sweet. Pre-rendered. It's like Resident Evil now. Let's go ahead and go our way inside. Oh, that was easy to get in. Why doesn't this guy try the front door? Oh, this is not the castle. This is the Temple of Time. But, this is going to be pretty important. This is actually where we need to go on our quest. You need to ignore all the signs telling you to go to the castle, because we want to go to the temple. And this is quite stupid what we're gonna have to do here, by the way. This is really dumb. Here's this giant door right here. Looks really cool, right? Bunch of equilateral triangles on top of it. If you look on the left side of the door, first, you know, we can't open it. There's no open prompt on the A button. If you look on the left side of the door, you can see there is, I guess you can't see it from this angle, but there we go. There's a teeny tiny little gap right there. It's not quite flush with the wall. And Link is going to learn the powers of shrinking and is going to learn how to fit through this gap. You can see you can't just roll through it. It's not that small yet, but we're going to need to do something, yet another very particular trick to get through here. I don't know what they were thinking with that forest escape and this trick combined, but we're gonna need to make our way through here. You need to get the angle you get from targeting off the wall right here. We're gonna need to get into the corner. Okay, I'm screwing this up. Get into the corner, backflip, roll, tap down. Very slightly press left, so Link kind of shuffles and turns around. It's pretty hard on not an N64 controller. We need to roll into the corner, so we're also rolling backwards, another very specific angle on the controller. It's different for every controller. And then we need to side hop. And Link will use his magical powers of shrinking to fit through here. This work. You might want to pause to kind of help yourself out with this. That was not a backwards roll, that's why it didn't work. I'm just like barely missing it every time. No, that wasn't backwards. Okay, I'm just gonna do this again. I might be here for a long time. Trust me, if I was on N64, this would be the easiest trick of all time. But since I'm on emulator, it's pretty difficult. Plus, pause buffering is harder on emulator because the lag times are inconsistent. Which, if you didn't know, pause buffering uses the lag when you're unpausing the game to do anything, which is why it works so well. Alright, and left. And let's see if we can at least you show my magical powers of shrinking. I might have to cut into when I actually get this. Oh, that was so close. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna make our way in. Now we're... Oh, okay. I believe this means that our angle was wrong. Which, you can see this trick is quite stupid. I'm gonna cut until I actually clip. And if this takes too long, I might give you a fail montage. Oh, there's the clip. You see the side of Link's face. Next frame. There we go. You don't see Link. Hold Z. Next, once you see Link, hold left. There you go. Link uses his magic powers of shrinking and jumping into the void to make it past the door. How you were supposed to know this without buying a strategy guide, I don't know. Maybe the Zelda games were always intended as strategy guide sellers. There's the little gap that we fit through, by the way. But we have accomplished our goal. We are into the well, not the castle, this is the temple.
Link, isn't that?
And what do we have here? We have finally found the sword. We are one half of our way to getting to the Deku Tree.
It's that legendary blade.
Wow, legendary. The Master Sword. We're already starting with the Master Sword in this game. Isn't that sweet? Doesn't LEDX not even have the Master Sword? I just realized that. Yeah, first sword in the game, our first like actual piece of equipment, and we're getting the Master Sword already. This game really starts off real action-packed. But let us go and claim our prize for getting our magic powers of shrinking. Press A. Oh, you see all these equilateral triangles right here. I don't know what this game's obsession with. Press A to grab. Fancy cutscene time. Who's this guy?
Yeah, excellent work.
Who are you?
As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time.
I just use my magic powers of shrinking and jumping in the void. You should try it.
You've led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid.
I don't know. Oh, nice laugh. You look too big to fit through that gap. I don't know. Maybe for kids only.
Link.
Wake up, Link. Why does this happen every time?
Link, the chosen one.
The sacred realm is apparently very wet. I don't know why there's so much freaking water here. Maybe they really enjoy saunas or something. Whoa, random old guy. I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Well, okay, that's... Sure, just random old guy. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages. Inside the Temple of Light, we really like taking baths. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. It's kind of hard to look at yourself without a mirror. Maybe you can see it in the water. And whoa! Whoa! Big!
Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up.
I just changed voices for Navi in the middle of this. The Master Sword is a sacred blade, which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. Well, I guess they both have time in it. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yes or no? Nah, I'm gonna say yes. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. How come I'm allowed in here? He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. There were monsters there beforehand. This is nothing new. My power now has only little influence, even in the sacred realm. Wow, good job. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. I'm the master of a room, but there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. And we get a nice present for coming here to the Sacred Realm. No, we're not going to take a bath. We're instead going to eat a cheese pizza. A very yellow cheese pizza. I wouldn't want to eat that thing. It's probably not good anymore. You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds its power to yours. Well, this is nice. Maybe this will come useful later in the game. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. This is quite an infamous cutscene for being so long, by the way. I know, it's been a while. But we're not done yet, even though we're back in the Temple of Time.
Link, we're back in the Temple of Time. But has 7 years really passed?
No, he just lied to us.
It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, by the way. Yeah, when you get to be 18 years old, you can't go out and throw a freaking nut anymore, or use a stick. Apparently it's just beyond you. Link is just way too mature for this. It's like, oh, I can't touch any of that child stuff anymore.
Let's get right out of here.
Who's this? Anybody who's ever played Super Smash Bros. Would know this. Don't worry, I won't spoil it. No, I don't know how anybody now wouldn't know. This is the Dumbledore dies of video games. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the Sacred Realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. I thought there were 6, you just mentioned Temple of Light. 1 in a deep forest, I wonder where that is. 1 on a high mountain. 1 under a vast lake. 1 within the House of the Dead. Wow, I love that game. 1 inside a goddess of the sand. That's her baby? It's so weird. It's a baby as a sage. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will find the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Real creative name right there. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 stages. 1 sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. We didn't talk to any girls. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. Yeah, I know, we haven't even gotten a shield yet. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? Well, we have our mission. And we still do not have a shield, but at least now we have a sword. We're 1/2 of our way going to the Deku Tree, guys. And if we try and make it out of the Temple of Time, this giant door is still here. And Adult Link is too fat to fit through the gap on the right side here. So, as with anything else, as I said, if you're stuck in a Zelda game, don't try and use Adult Link's magic powers of shrinking to make it through here. Instead, just save and reset. Nintendo 64. As if you forgot. You know, just in case you didn't know what console you were playing it on. Look, we have our cheese pizza. You can see also, I game over twice. Tried to do that skip. I don't know why I called it a skip. That's not a skip. And, whoa. Maybe 7 years really have passed. Maybe global warming has really gotten extreme. But we are one half of our way of going to the Deku Tree. We have gotten ourselves a sword. A great start. I guess not really a great start. Imagine if you were doing, I know I keep bringing this up, imagine if you're doing like an LADX Let's Play, and you just stopped when you got the sword. That'd be like a 1 minute episode. But we are on our way to becoming the hero of time for Hyrule, because apparently we picked a sword out of a pedestal. But this has been going for quite a while. It's a great intro to this game. So, I will see you all next time, as Navi tells us to go to the Great Deku Tree. And I will see you next time for more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. See you guys then.